Well, here I am. Actually, here I am here. I may not look the best right now. I was drenched out of the car today. And we're just giving you guys a progress report on Stitch. Which some of you may have seen this, some of the stuff, although there is one thing that you guys haven't seen yet, regardless if you've been following my Facebook, my Instagram, or even on here on YouTube. Because, okay, well, the thing is, you would have seen this little thing because I was doing some work to the car like I mentioned earlier, and it was actually quite difficult because I'm still recovering from surgery, right? So it makes it a little difficult to do some stuff still. But I installed a new alternator, which, returned the old one. I did have issues trying to do this because just like aligning that bottom bolt and trying to hold the alternator at the same time, it just wasn't happening. Like my body bent over and all this other stuff. I wound up having to need to take a break. Actually, my body just said no. It was done, and it was like crap. Okay, so I took about a 5-minute break, drank a bunch of water. I was good to go. Did it again. Got it in immediately after that. It was like a couple minutes, and then bolted it all together. Took it around the block. It's actually charging better than the old alternator, which is not super surprising, being that the old alternator was from 1981. It still was stamped as Motorcraft, and yeah, so this thing, like, it's super cool with this car now, because everything under the hood that you see that I have replaced just about at this point. Spark plugs, cap and rotor, plug wires. I have replaced the water pump, where it doesn't really look that new anymore, but trust me, it is new. I replaced that back in February, or maybe it was January, I can't remember. But yeah, the thermostat housing, all this different stuff under here is new. And it's really amazing. Hell, even the battery, I mean, granted, the battery is about a year old now, but which I'm going to go to a bigger battery this winter, because this battery only has 450 cold cranking amps, and well, since I drive my car in the winter, kind of need more than that. In the wintertime, it's kind of, it will start every time doing that. However, you can tell that the battery's not liking it, so I'm gonna do that. Also, headlights are, well, 3 of them are bad, so, and 2 of those are new, or newer, I should say. But oddly enough, though, I do have some new ones, and I believe I can replace all 3 and be okay, because I think the 2 are high beams and the one is low beam, or vice versa, it doesn't matter. And I mean, and to be honest, a lot of the high beam ones, like, they're a nicer looking headlight. They won't all match, but they'll look quite good. I got that from a friend, actually, a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago now. Almost to the day, I think that was on the Saturday. But there is something else to show. Is if we, okay, go inside the car. Well, actually, give me 1 second here. I'm just taking the key out so it doesn't buzz at me when I open the door. Alright, so if it'll focus, there we go. Okay, now we take a look inside. And you won't see anything different up here, or the door panels, or the seats. However, check out what I got. I got a headliner, finally. I picked this up from a friend again a couple weeks ago, same friend that's giving me those headlights. But there is an issue with it, because it's not actually for a notchback Fox body. Pretty sure this is for either a notchback Mustang 2 or a Pinto. So that's why it was only $20 fucking, because not many people are actually buying these. However, that's okay. It's fine. Not the end of the world. I do have a plan for it, Because if we take a look back here, okay, I'm gonna get that all so it's all one straight line instead of having the notches in it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the upholstery shop and I'm going to see if they can match that color. And I'm going to build it out. And then the thing is, with the seam there, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put a chrome strip there. It kind of will set itself apart from other vehicles, right? So yeah, another like Fox boxes and stuff like that, because it won't have that kind of a touch. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, and actually, well, if we take a look in the trunk, we'll find set headlights I was talking about. And on the headlight, which you can see here, like, look at that. That looks so good. Like, okay, now just imagine that in there, right? That'll look good. So, because I'm pretty sure these are low beams. Yeah, I said low beam right on it. So the one that I have is a high beam, so that works out. The two will be the low beams, and then the older style ones will be the high beams. So these might actually be brighter than the high beams, to be honest, but they're cool. And as you can see, my trunk is a mess right now, but I'll deal with that later. And I need to detail the interior, but now, if you are, there's something I want to mention, and you'll be able to get to meet me if you happen to be in my area, is every Friday night. Now, I won't be there every single time, but most times I will be. This week, this Friday, I definitely should be there. If you live within the Sundre, Alberta area, and you want to go to a car meet, because there isn't that many car shows around, there's only been about 1 or 2 in the area all summer. So, and Sundre doesn't get any of this. If you want to, and sorry, I'm not using the tripod right now. But yeah, if you want to, you know, meet some fellow car enthusiasts, and also get the chance to meet me, every Friday night, 6:30 till late, you know, there's not a set time for it to finish in the night, and we will be doing this until the snow starts to fly. So, again, that is the Napa parking lot here in Sundre, Alberta. And very fun time, you know, we get all types of vehicles there, you know, all age demographics. Like, there was an older guy that came in with a sweet, I believe it's a 68 Dart, with, I think it was a 340 in it, maybe a 318, but he just converted to fuel injection, and it sounds just badass. You know, so got him. We had Stitch, of course. We have my friend Cody, which drives a red, newer Mustang. We had Nils, which was driving his, I think, 2015 or 16 Challenger. It's blue, and it's got a brush guard on the front of it, kind of like the cop car style, right? You know, push bumper type idea, which is very, very cool. I love that design, actually. We had a couple of OBS Chevys there that one of them was, honestly, the guy just drives what is considered shit boxes, and he even calls them shit boxes, so it's not a derogatory thing to him. And, you know, some people would consider my car a shit box. I don't, because it runs correctly and all that stuff, and, you know, I don't hack stuff together. That truck was hacked together. It was running on like 4 cylinders, and, or no, misfiring on 2 cylinders and only correctly firing on, I think it was the total of 6, something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, it was loud. You know, he then went home and brought his motor home with a 440 in it. You know, just very cool. But yeah, so like I said, you know, if you want to meet me, want to meet those people, we are open to all cars of all types. Year, make, model, doesn't matter. Just come, enjoy some good company, and, you know, if you spot me and recognize me, come say hi. You know, say where, you know, you came from and all that different stuff. Because, yeah, like I said, every Friday until the snow starts to fly, which will be probably late September, early October, something like that. So, quite a few weeks. So, yeah, anyways, I'm going to end this here. I hope you all have a fantabulous time, and I will continue to give you updates as I go along. If you're following along on my Instagram, I have been posting some updates on the spoiler, if you remember me showing you guys that, which I'm trying to remember if I released that video or not. I think I did. But anyways, it's a Celine style spoiler that I'm going to put in the back of Stitch. I've been bodyworking that. Just got an orbital sander from a friend. So that made it so much easier to do, although there's hardly ever like even a flat surface on this thing, so it gets a little complicated to sand it with the orbital, but it's quicker than me hand sanding. So yeah, it'll be fun. And I will hand sand it in the end after, you know, like wet sanding and stuff like that, and parts I can't reach with the orbital, I'll do with hand sanding as well. But other than that, yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Hope you're staying safe during COVID-19, and good luck with whatever you're wrenching on. And as well, whatever you're working on, let me know down below. Love to hear what you guys are working on. And as well, if you want to talk to me or you want to see my Instagram, I'll link it in the description below. It is at KitKatPikaGirl. It's an older name, but honestly, it's kind of my nicknames, so it just works out. You know, I've been called Kit Kat, and I wear a Pikachu hat a lot. I'm not wearing it right now, but it needs to be cleaned. So, yeah. Anyways, enjoy your day, enjoy your night, enjoy your afternoon, whatever time it is where you are, because I know people from all around the world are actually watching this, primarily from the States and Canada, but then there are people from Germany and other places that are watching this too. So, also as well, if you're from if you're from outside of Canada or the US, and if you want to communicate, you know, let me know where you're from. Because I'm just curious myself, you know. YouTube tells me a little bit, but doesn't tell me every individual person of, you know, where this person's from, where this person's from. It's just a percentage, right? So, pretty cool. But anyways, I will end this here, and yeah, I will talk to you in the next video. Okay, bye! Pikachu!